Welcome, welcome everyone to another Wheaton Academy live stream. I'm so excited to be here tonight. We have a Wheaton Academy versus Timothy Christian soccer game. Timothy Christian Trojans will come into this matchup 5-4 as Wheaton Academy will come into this matchup 4-2-3. Tonight, my co-host is Eva D'Souza. Eva, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm excited for this big rivalry between Timothy and Wheaton Academy.
It's going to be a fun game. It is about 75 degrees temperature tonight. It is going to be a super exciting game, as you mentioned. Another big rivalry as Wheaton Academy will continue conference play as they beat St. Ed's last week. But should be a very exciting game. And with that, why don't we hop right into the game changers for tonight's game. With that, let's start off with another bang. As last time we were on stream, Caleb and Josh Mariotti both had a goal and a couple points each. Both of them are super big contributors to this Wheaton Academy team, as they've shown early on that they are quite the it factor and are a driving force for this Wheaton Academy offense. And with that, why don't you take it into the second one, which is the Wheaton Academy rivalry against Timothy Christian.
Yeah, the Wheaton Academy versus Timothy Christian rivalry goes back. Last season, Timothy beat Wheaton Academy the last time they played in conference 2-2 in a shootout, which led to Timothy winning the conference. And then the previous year, 2020 to 2021, Timothy also beat Wheaton Academy 3-0. And then the last time before that they played them in 2018 to 2019, the Warriors beat Timothy 2-1, which was the last time they beat them in conference play.
And in all the sports that Wheaton Academy plays Timothy Christian in, it is high intensity and high emotion, which I'm sure you'll see a lot of that tonight as a lot of the Maroon Platoon fan club is coming out. And with that, Timothy Christian has two main players who have been significant goal scorers and point scorers for them so far, with Hendrik DeVries, who have scored 5 goals, and Cameron Baker, who scored 2 goals and had 3 assists. Both of those guys have been quite the forces for Timothy Christian so far, as they're looking to contribute again tonight. And with that, we are so excited to bring you guys another broadcast, and it's going to be a great night, isn't it?
It's going to be such a great night.
And with that, we will guys see you at game time, as it'll be a fun night. Welcome back, everyone, after the break. It is a super exciting game as I went down to the field, walked past the locker room, and I could hear the Warriors players chanting in the locker room before they ran out on the field. As I can imagine, they are super excited for this one. And with that, let's bring you the Wheaton Academy starting lineup. Asher Barton, number 4 on the defensive side for Wheaton Academy. Josiah Pitts, number 11. Lucas Landstrom, number 10. Caleb Mariotti, number 18, Sam Brown, number 2, Josh Mariotti, number 17. And to finish it off in net, Declan Finnegan, number 0, Troy Erickson, number 8, Logan Bates, number 15, Scotty Murray, number 5, and Jacob Carlson, number 9. As both teams are meeting with their respective goalies, getting ready for this one, as I also got a chance to talk to Coach Sevsnoff, who is expecting a very physical game from Timothy Christian early on, as they have a very big team. In past, they've been very chippy playing against Wheaton Academy, so Sevsnoff is expecting that they do the same thing again tonight, which will be interesting.
I talked with Coach Ryan Cheney before the game, and he was telling me that this game could really go either way. Both teams have mixed results, but as always with the conference rivalry, it's very high emotion, so sure to be physical.
As with that, the kickoff is started as Jacob Carlson goes wheeling into the Timothy Christian end as Timothy Christian will advance the ball forward. As Logan Bates is also out there tonight as he had a sprained wrist and was not able to play as of late, but he is looking forward to contribute tonight as Troy Erickson will play that one out of bounds as Troy Erickson has been locked down solid for the Wheaton Academy Warriors on the defensive side of the ball as he has had quite a few assists so far as he has had 4 assists in the first couple of games on the defensive side for the Warriors. As Timothy Christian is playing physical early on, it would look like as Sam Brown also in the lineup tonight. Sam Brown is a sophomore, and he is quite the speedy midfielder there for the Wheaton Academy Warriors. He's provided a lot of spark early on in the Warriors season, as he looks to do the same tonight. As Caleb Mariotti will find Lucas Landstrom on the other side. Good through ball there.
Asher Barton with the clear.
As Kyler Finnegan. As Caleb Mariotti, as we've mentioned before in past broadcasts, is more of a finesse player than his twin brother Josh Mariotti. As Scotty shows off the speed, chasing after that ball and finding Lucas Landstrom on the inside.
I think Scotty was looking for the give and go there, but the defense got him in the way before they could do that.
Logan Bates will step up as Asher Barton, Logan Bates, and Troy Erickson look to man the defensive side of the ball tonight. As Jacob Carlson has been back there in previous games, but I think with Jacob Carlson's offensive skill last year and helping the team score a couple of goals in state, I think they're trying to get him up top once again. As you mentioned, good through ball there by Wheaton Academy. Lucas Landstrom will cross the ball into the goal box and cleared out by Timothy Christian.
Great touch by Troy Erickson.
Troy Erickson showcased all his wheels so far in this game and did the same last game too, as he contributed greatly in that 3-3 tie that we live streamed last time for the soccer team. He's been kind of a veteran leader for this team with, I believe he leads just by example. I don't think Troy Erickson is the loudest player out there, but I think he just does everything smooth and everything right for the team. And he's just one of the reasons that this team has succeeded early on in this season.
Scotty's got a big throw, so he's trying to find players deep in the box. Goes back to Caleb Mariotti.
As Sam Brown with a nice touch there looks to get a shot off, but it'll be cleared out by Timothy Christian again. Early on in this game, Wheaton Academy has had all possession and hopefully are looking to capitalize soon, but Timothy Christian might be able to get back in as a nice sliding play there by Troy Erickson.
Interception by Josiah Pitts. Jacob Carlson pressures the Timothy defender to clear the ball, going backwards instead of forwards. Speaking of Jacob Carlson, we talked a little bit earlier about how he's stepping more into an offensive role like he did last year. At first, it was kind of a shock seeing him back in the defensive half, but he's shown that he can play anywhere on the field. He can have speed on top with his shots. As he plays Josh Mariotti into space, Josh Mariotti with the moves, and he draws a corner kick. Perfect.
Correction, that was actually Caleb Mariotti. As you can see, he plays with a little more finesse than his brother Josh and has showcased the speed once again as he did last game with one nice goal and an assist last time, as Wheaton Academy's bench is hyped up for this corner kick coming in. As it looks like Caleb Mariotti will take the corner as he crosses it in, looking for Sam Brown, and Jacob Carlson goes for the bicycle kick.
Oh, Josiah Pitts tried to save it. Wasn't able to. But yeah, Jacob, he's really good up top with his skill, his speed. But as a defender, he's not afraid to challenge the ball, slide tackle. So he's very versatile and a strong asset to this team.
And make sure you guys go follow us on Instagram at TheRealWattTV so you don't miss any reminders about games coming up. We have a couple games next week as we have homecoming week next week at Wheaton Academy, which is a super fun week with a lot of different activities. But we have the football game on Thursday as a Timothy Christian with a chance here down in our own end, and it will be crossed out of bounds. But as I was saying, we have a couple fun games next week as the Warrior football team will play on Thursday and the Wheaton Academy soccer team will play on Friday. But yeah, Wheaton Academy overall is a fun experience, wouldn't you say?
Yes, definitely. Homecoming week's a huge experience here at Wheaton Academy, and the sports make it all the better.
Timothy Christian starting to gain possession. A nice through ball there as Troy Erickson showcases the wheels and will let that one go out of bounds. Oh, good touch, last-minute touch there by a Timothy Christian player.
Asher Barton finds Josh Mariotti.
As it appears, Ethan Monk of Timothy Christian Trojans was limping in the background. He might have rolled an ankle early on in the play as Timothy Christian will get time here as it looks like maybe a trainer will go out to visit him. I believe he rolled his ankle on the play before. It was very hard to see. But yeah, that is Ethan Monk of the Timothy Christian Trojans. Hopefully he is okay. As Nathan Canada will be his replacement. As a good shot there by Josh Mariotti. So that one was stopped. Josh Mariotti rocking some new cleats tonight. I've noticed he had blue cleats last game.
Blue, yeah.
And Caleb had the white cleats, but
I like the orange.
Yeah, I think the orange add a little bit of flavor from Josh Mariotti there. As if you look on the right side of our screen, all the maroon platoon is showing up tonight. As it is Adam Sandler themed, so you're supposed to wear baggy clothes. Very interesting choice of themes, but Wheaton Academy kids love to show the passion for the school, and this is one way to do it. As Jacob Carlson will head into the box, but nice stop there by the goalie.
Ash Barton's going to go in for the challenge.
Goalie Peter Buikma for the Timothy Christian Trojans made a nice stop on that last play. He looks to be rock solid in net so far in this game. As Declan Finnegan also been super rock solid for the Warriors, averaging just above a goal a game right now in the first 8 as he was taken out in one of the games, so that's why it is just above 1 so far. But he's been a rock solid fortress for this Wheaton Academy team. I believe that's why they've been successful early on, and that's why they did well at state last year, because they had the good defensive core of Declan Finnegan in the backfield. As Troy Erickson will let this one roll out of bounds. About 30 minutes left here in the first half, still 0-0. Wheaton Academy looking to tack on a couple of goals moving forward. Josiah Pitt's also been a key contributor early on. There's good battle here between Wheaton Academy and Josiah Pitts, and a call against Josiah Pitts, a late shove. As you can see here on the replay, maybe a late shove right at the last second. You can see Josiah not agreeing with that call, but I believe the ref got it right that time, as it'll be a free kick for Timothy Christian. Early on in this Warrior season, Joshua Mariotti is leading the team in goals as he has scored 6 in the first couple, as Timothy Christian will cross the ball in. And back-to-back headers from Timothy Christian and a third one, and stopped there by Declan Finnegan. Once again, that veteran leadership comes in as he is super calm and easy moving towards the ball on a nice stop there. But as I was saying, Joshua Mariotti leading the Warriors in goals so far as he has 6. Jacob Carlson has 3, Josiah Pitts has 3, and Ethan Ed all have 3 goals. As nice move there by Caleb Mariotti. Will play Troy Erickson back. But earlier on in the season, I'm sure you know a lot about this, that teams are just trying to find the right group of people to put the ball in the back of the net.
And Wheat Academy has been experimenting with their offensive line a lot. We've seen Jacob Carlson, Scotty Murray, Lucas Landstrom. Sam Brown, a sophomore, his first year on the varsity team, scored the first goal of the Warriors season. So they have strength in the back and in the front.
As Asher Barton will play that ball off to Scotty Murray, who's playing in the backfield. This game is he's providing a little bit of finesse and a little bit of strength back there with the defense, as he will clear that ball out to Josiah Pitts. Josiah Pitts had a great goal last time we were on air for the boys soccer team, scoring the third goal in that Wheaton Academy game. As you could see him in that game rush down to the Maroon platoon and celebrate right in front of him. Maybe we'll see a little bit of action there tonight, as it looks like a foul on Lucas Landstrom. As you can see here on the replay, tries to make a move by him, and I think he just gives him a little bit of shove right there at the end. Maybe Timothy Christian player took a little extra dive on that one, but whatever to get the call. Jake Ferguson with the free kick here, as Scotty Murray will step up in a nice play.
Great win and battle by Josh Mariotti.
You can say early on the Wheaton Academy versus Timothy Christian rivalry is no joke, as this game has been super physical in the first opening minutes of this game. As Caleb Mariotti, nice move once again. Fakes them out and then crosses it into the box, but stopped there by Timothy Christian and played out of bounds.
Scotty Murray looking for options. Hoping to find Jacob in the corner or Lucas in the middle.
Scotty Murray has taken a lot of the throw-ins so far early in this game. Looks to be maybe the Warriors' game plan is trying to find the offensive players out top while having Scotty Murray throw it in the ball. As Wheaton Academy struggling to get a shot off early on in this game. Looks like they're just touching it a little too much and just need to take one shot. My goodness, we have an unbelievable sunset in the background of this game, though. I know we're supposed to keep this about soccer, but that is just too amazing not to mention. And with about 28 minutes left, Timothy Christian getting another chance here as Scotty Murray looks to play this ball out. And stopped there by Declan Finnegan. An unbelievable save by Asher Barton. And Declan Finnegan with another save. Asher Barton with an unbelievable stop on the goal line. Saves a goal for Wheaton Academy and keeps this game at 0-0. Oh my goodness. What a stop. As all the fan section here at Wheaton Academy goes absolutely crazy at that save there by Asher Barton. Logan Bates looks to play the ball upfield. Maybe a spark momentum there for Wheaton Academy. Nice move there by Lucas Landstrom. Scotty Murray will chip it into the zone to find Josiah Pitts. Looking for someone in the middle, but
Josiah Pitts forces that out, leading the Warriors to the corner, which is a very dangerous spot on the field.
Jacob Carlson will play it in to Josiah Pitts, and who finds Lucas Landstrom, and it'll be another throw-in for Wheaton Academy.
Scotty plays it in quick. Jacob Carlson going to take a shot.
Carlson will take the shot, and great stop there.
Great opportunity right there.
Peter Buickman once again with another good stop early on as defender looked to misplay that, and Carlson with a nice second touch takes the shot and just gets a hand on it there at the last second.
You can see he kind of fakes it and fakes out the defender and then sees his opportunity and shoots it.
As they cross it in, but it looks like they're playing the ball off to the other side, as it'll be a corner kick on the other side for Lucas Landstrom.
Lucas Landstrom is taking the kick. The prime spot to go in the box is right in the middle at the 18, looking for a head. A little overhit, but they've got players there to get it.
Timothy Christian will play that one out once again. As nice stop there by Troy Erickson, and Troy Erickson is absolutely decked. And He is down. I hope he is okay.
See the replay here. Tries to pop it over the defender. Oh.
Takes an elbow right to the face, it looks like, but he is up and looks like it's okay. Troy Erickson not afraid to go into those corners and go deep for the ball. As you can see it on that play, was looking to move the ball forward and just got an elbow right to the face there at the last second, but looks to be okay.
Caleb Mariotti lined up to take the kick. Warriors trying to get numbers in the box to collect it and hopefully get a shot off.
Caleb Mariotti last game scored on a free kick as they went up 2-1 in that game. But once again, Wheaton Academy needs to score early in this game if they want to get some momentum against Timothy Christian, as this is a highly anticipated battle early on. A low stinger there, and it'll be stopped by Timothy Christian.
Looking to play Scotty back. Back to Josiah. Great recovery. Scotty winning the challenge, and the Timothy defense. Logan Bates getting it back. Timothy advances on this counterattack, and Troy Erickson is there to save the day. There you go. Give and go there by Troy and Josh.
As Troy Erickson taken down once again. As Wheaton Academy bench is absolutely electric. As you can see there on the replay, Troy Erickson back-to-back plays where he's been taken down, as you can see there on the screen. Number 8, once again, another veteran senior. Troy Erickson was on the team last year when they went to state and was a big
great ball by Scotty.
Finds Caleb Mariotti in tight, as Caleb will have to play it back out. Makes a couple nice moves and shakes the defender off. Oh my goodness, Caleb Mariotti making him dance over there in the corner and continues.
Great
and will
ball.
Cross the ball into the middle, and Timothy Christian will play it out.
Something about Josh and Caleb, the team's captains, is they're very good with their touch and their skills. They know what to do in the right situations, so they lead this team very well up in the attack.
As Scotty Murray will play the ball up, it looks like.
And
nice fake there, as he will find Josh Mariotti right at midfield, who plays Asher Barton, or Sam Brown.
Sam Brown faking out defenders, finding Lucas. Lucas looking for a slot.
Nice stop there by the goalie once again. So you can see here on the replay, Josh with a nice shot, probably looking for back post or looking for Jacob Carlson in tight, and Jacob Carlson couldn't quite get enough on that one.
Logan Bates challenging it, finding Sam Brown. Miscommunication there with Scotty, but defense is there to collect it. Scotty Murray with the slide tackle.
As Ethan Head will get into the action, as he will take Sam Brown's spot. As Ethan Head also has 3 goals early on, has been a main contributor for Wheaton Academy, as Caleb Mariotti will drop back, it appears. Timothy Christian throws this one in way deep, as Logan Bates will knock it out with the header, and he will find Josh Mariotti pressured there by Timothy Christian, and a very long through ball trying to find Ethan Head, who burns some steam, and a great kick there by Peter Buickman.
Oh.
And
late push by the Timothy offense against Asher Barton. Good call by the ref.
You can see here on the replay, right as Asher goes up, and he is just knocked down, as looks Timothy Christian extended his hands while he jumped, and that is what forced the call. Good kick there by Declan Finnegan. Jacob Carlson looking to find Lucas Landstrom, who had Josh Mariotti wide open and tight, but couldn't quite get enough on that one.
Great touch. Finding Ethan Head, who has time.
Good head there by Ethan Head, as he looks to try to get it in tight once again, as Caleb Mariotti will play it back to Scotty Murray.
Give and go with Caleb and Scotty. Great ball. Ethan's going to go collect it in the corner.
And we will take this time to mention our next broadcast, our homecoming football game. Wheaton Academy will take on Ridgewood right here at Performance Trust Field at 7:30, September 22nd. It will be a super exciting game. As I mentioned, that is homecoming week. Everyone will be here at the game. There's a tailgate beforehand, and all the players are looking forward to that, as I have a couple of them in my classes, and they've just mentioned to me how excited they are for next week's football game. They're super excited for this week, but next week is going to be something special, as a lot of those seniors will play their last homecoming football game, and they are all just ecstatic with this group of guys as they've started off the year 3-0. So make sure to follow us on Instagram and on YouTube so you don't miss out on that, as we near the 20-minute mark in this game, as Wheaton Academy and Timothy Christian are still knotted up 0-0. As Timothy Christian pushes down Caleb Mariotti once again, as Timothy Christian is playing super physical early on.
The physicality, a result of the high stakes of this game and the high rivalry, bringing all the emotions out.
As it is played out wide to Scotty Murray. Scotty been key on the defensive side of the ball tonight for Wheaton Academy. Looks like it'll be their game plan. Jacob Carlson with a nice touch there to Josiah Pitts. Josiah looking for options. He'll play the ball to Caleb Mariotti. Once again, looking for options, and a nice move there as Caleb showing off the footwork here tonight. It's Ethan Head down low, looking to force it to the middle, and it'll be clogged up there by Timothy Christian.
So in the attack, earlier I said the corner is a very dangerous spot for a team, and that is because once you get in the corner, you can take it to the goal line and slot it back to the top of the box looking for a shot. You can send it in the air for headers, which I know this Warrior team is very good at headers, and they find a lot of their goals on that end of the ball. So overall, the corner is very dangerous for the attack. As we see Josiah Pitts going with speed there, taking it to the end line, and we'll see if he cuts it back. And he draws a corner kick.
As corner kick, once again, it looks like Luke Landstrom will take it. As they've done earlier on in this season, it looks like when they take corners, they are looking to find either Josiah Pitts, Josh Mariotti, Caleb Mariotti, or Jacob Carlson, as they've been the main target so far on the corner kick.
We see how Scotty's hanging out outside the box. That is, in case the ball comes out, he's there to collect it and hopefully take a shot.
Is they will play it to Scotty Murray with the shot, and it's just outside. Oh my goodness, right on cue. Eva, you called it. So you can see here on the replay, looking for that back post shot, and it is just wide, but that shot had a lot of heat on it. Just about 18 minutes left in the game as the sun has gone down and the temperature has dropped just a little bit. As a soccer player, what is the perfect game time temperature? Do you guys like it a little warmer, a little colder, or what is it like out there on the field?
I personally like it a little bit colder because when it's hot, you just get all hot and there's really no relief. But cold, especially under the lights, it's more exciting. You have more motivation to play harder. Yeah, the weather today is perfect soccer weather. A little breeze. It's amazing.
Good inside info there from a soccer player. Is for other sports, it's usually they want the heat, but for soccer, because you're running so often, it would appear that you need to cool down every now and again. So Timothy Christian looks to advance the ball forward once again, and a nice stop by Scotty Murray. He has been locked down so far on the backside for Wheaton Academy.
Scotty Murray's touch tonight has been very good. Josiah Pitts collecting that loose ball, finding Josh, who's trying to find Lucas. Again, back to Josiah. Lucas again trying to find the corner. Goes back to Caleb. Lucas taking it to the corner.
Scotty Murray once again will take the ball in the backfield to find Troy Erickson across a nice play there by Troy. As we mentioned, though, homecoming week coming up is super exciting for Wheaton Academy because of every single day has its own event. And I think one of the things that was expressed earlier today by one of the teachers, Mr. Jasper actually, expressed that Wheaton Academy especially, everyone participates in the homecoming activities. It's almost like a normal thing where at some other schools only a few people do it, where we have a few dress-up days and color days where everyone is partaking in that. That makes it super fun as a school.
In other schools, like if you do it, you're looked at like you're weird. But here at Wheaton Academy, if you don't dress up, leave.
Exactly. 100%. As Scotty with a nice move there as he will play it over to Lucas Landstrom. As Wheaton Academy bench is getting hyped down there, looking to put one in with just a little bit left in the first half. Jacob Carlson tries to find Lucas Landstrom, and it'll be played to the Timothy Christian goalie, Peter Boykema. Also, as you can see on the live stream, some of our fans are dressed in overly sized clothes. It is Adam Sandler night, which, as you can see in some of the pictures of Adam Sandler online, he is a fan of baggy clothing, to say the least. As you can see, that is our Maroon Platoon theme. The Maroon Platoon is the fan base here at Wheaton Academy that goes around to all the different events. But the Adam Sandler theme is one of the favorites so far earlier on in this year.
Yes, and we can also see the opposing team, their student section, Timothy, is in a whiteout to match their team's jerseys tonight.
Timothy Christian has a very good fan base, is what I have heard. They are super loyal and show out to all of the away games as well as with the home games. And Lucas Landstrom tied up there with Cameron Baker, one of the leading point leaders for Timothy Christian early on in this season, as he has had 2 goals and 3 assists. He's a senior veteran, and Timothy Christian is looking to capitalize with him earlier on in this game. So number 6 will come off the field for Nathan Canada once again. But, yeah, this year is a super important game. As Coach Chesnut was talking about earlier, that they don't want to overweight this game too much just because one game is one game. And even though conference games are important, if you look at it like this game is the end-all be-all, you'll never give it your best. But last year, Timothy Christian did beat Wheaton Academy in shootouts in conference play to win the conference against Wheaton Academy. So Wheaton Academy is looking to get a little bit of revenge against this team and hopefully come out with a strong victory tonight. But Timothy Christian could pull it off and prevail once again for their 3rd straight win against the Warriors in conference play, as they won in the 2021 to 2022 season, the 2020 to 2021 season, and they're looking for another win tonight.
Number 3, Gabe Stein-Rodriguez, just came into the game. He's a freshman this year on varsity, has made a huge impact on the Warriors offense. As you just saw, he won a 50-50 with a Timothy player, creating an opportunity for the Warriors. We also see number 21, Will Clegg, on the sidelines getting ready to come in and hopefully raise the level and make an impact on this team.
Will Clegg is such a leader on this team with his emotions and his just outspoken game plan throughout the entire time. He's always hyping the team up. Shows very good speed, as he's also on the baseball team. I know Will personally, and he's a great player, and he is just looking forward to contributing to this team as he's getting playing time on varsity this year. Did not play on varsity last year, but looking to get some experience under his belt earlier on in this season, as Jacob Carlson will come off and get a little bit of a breather. Josiah Pitts will throw the ball in, looking to find Caleb Mariotti, and it'll just go past him as Timothy Christian will play the ball out. So far in this game, it looks like Wheaton Academy has been all offense and possession, as Timothy Christian has played back in their defensive side the entire game. And Wheaton Academy is looking to capitalize on that, but have not been able to so far in this one, as we have about 12 minutes left in this first half. We will see if the game will be all knotted up at halftime, or if one of these two teams can start the scoring. As you can see on the right side of your screen is Gabe Stein-Rodriguez also in here, as Josiah Pitts had a wide open chance, as Caleb Mariotti just wide with the shot, as he was looking for his 4th goal of the season. As you can see there on the replay, nice stop there by goalie Peter Boykema. And the shot was just to the left.
That's something the Wheaton Academy offense has been doing a great job tonight of finding those slots in the small spaces, leading to the big space where they get shots like that off.
As a ref talking to goalie Peter Boykma, I think he took a kick to the chest possibly. Prior to this one, Wheaton Academy started off the season with a tie against Batavia, then won the game 2-0 against South Elgin in that St. Charles North tournament, and then took a tough loss to St. Charles North. And then since then, they've been on their road to success, beating Mateo Valley, Marmion Academy, and St. Ed's as they look to contribute again tonight and get a 4-game win streak as Timothy Christian also coming off a win. So either way, one of these teams' win streaks is going to come to an end.
We saw great teamwork there by number 3 Gabe and number 21 Will Clegg as they found each other in the corner, give and goes, tried to keep it there to create some opportunities. Wasn't successful, but great effort.
Well, that call might have been a little bit of a holding there by Josh Mariotti is what the ref saw as Josh Mariotti closed ground, but Josh Mariotti was a little confused with the call, but as you can see right there, number 3, game time Rodriguez getting his first action of the night as Caleb Mariotti looks to play it into the own end, but is foiled once again by Timothy Christian.
As we see, freshman Gabe, he is very aware of what he's doing. I believe I heard he's Brazilian, which could very much play into his natural talent and ease on the ball.
As we'll take this opportunity to make sure you guys subscribe to Wheaton Academy on YouTube. That way you don't miss any of the upcoming live stream games or Wheaton Academy events, as we have all of our chapel live streams on there as well. And WAT TV segments. WAT TV, one of my favorite things in the entire school, as the students lead a school-wide TV show with multiple different segments, sports segments, segments about certain people at Wheaton Academy, teachers, students, and certain clubs. But make sure you guys subscribe to Wheaton Academy on YouTube so you don't miss any upcoming events.
Timothy with the throw. Tried to flick it to his teammate. Ended up finding him.
Couple nice passes early on from Timothy Christian. It looks like they're very smooth with their passes and controlled, not panicking too much with the possession that Wheaton Academy's had earlier on. Looks like the Trojans' goal is to have quick rushes and then try to capitalize on one of them, where Wheaton Academy looks to possess the ball very well early on in this game.
Definitely. The Warriors have been building it out of the back a lot, switching from side to side and then trying to find that direct ball to goal.
Is Declan Finnegan, the goalie, also starting kicker for the Wheaton Academy football team, as he is traditionally a goalie for soccer, but this year decided he wanted to put the pads on and join the football team and try to start something new over there, as he's been locked down for them so far this year on the football team and on the soccer team. It's a nice stop there by Troy Erickson, who's been rock solid so far in this game. Troy Erickson, as we mentioned before, not afraid to go into those corners and make dirty plays early on and go toe-to-toe with these Timothy Christian players who have quite a bit of size on the Wheaton Academy players.
Great look by Caleb Mariotti trying to find Gabe.
About 8 minutes left in the first half. This is quite the intense game, a lot of emotion, a lot of yelling from player to player, as neither team is taking this match lightly. Scotty Murray with a great header there. Scotty Murray also has quite the hops. Scotty's probably sitting around 5'11", but he can get up there very quickly.
And since this is a conference game, if the game at the end of regulation ends in 0-0, it will go to overtime, and then hopefully not, but possibly penalties. So it's important to score early, assert their dominance.
Penalty shootout is probably the most nerve-wracking part of sports, in my opinion. I used to play hockey, and I was always very scared to take a penalty shot just because all the pressure is on you. There's no clock, no timer. It's all on you, and especially in soccer, especially with 5 shots apiece, it can get quite intense quite quick.
In our girls' season, this past season, we had 2 shootouts at home for conference game. One against Riverside, once against Elmwood. We won both times, but it was very nerve-wracking.
I can imagine. About 7 minutes left here. As you can see, these stands have filled up quite a bit. Everyone anticipating this game against Timothy Christian, knowing the weight of this match and how good these two soccer teams are. As he looks to find Gabe on the left side, Josiah Pitts will take it himself and instead looks for Josh Mariotti, who will try to play it into the Warriors' offensive side. Makes one nice move and it'll be kicked out of bounds. As Jacob Carlson and Lucas Landstrom on the sidelines ready to get back into this one with about 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. Wheat Academy looking to put a goal in the back of the net.
Something on the girls' side our coaches constantly tell us as we go into the game is to raise the level. So I'm sure that's what Jacob and Lucas are both hoping to do as we have 6 minutes left in this half.
And by raise the level, you mean raise the intensity of play? Is that what you are referring to?
Raise the intensity, bring some composure. Yeah, just be direct with the ball and don't waste your chances.
Lucas Landstrom getting action right as he's getting back in the game. And Troy Erickson has played the entire match so far. As he's been very solid so far for the Warriors. I don't believe he came out of last game that we broadcasted just because he is a veteran on this team and has very good conditioning, as you can tell. As that one is crossed into the middle to Jacob Carlson, and it'll just go wide.
Draws a corner kick.
You can see here on the replay, nice play there by Ethan Head. Looks to find Jacob Carlson, takes a shot. Oh, yeah, blocked right there by Timothy Christian, Noah Laszlo, right in front of the box.
Great decision by Jacob Carlson to take that one touch. That ball was a little too fast to take a touch and set up his shot, but it definitely was the right move.
Scotty Murray will take the corner kick. Wheaton Academy looking to capitalize in this one. And a great stop again by Peter Boykema, as he has been rock solid so far, matching Declan Finnegan's game. As it looks like this game is going to be defense, defense, defense on both sides of the ball, as Ashley Barton with a great play there.
Josiah Pitt's going to turn, hopefully find Caleb in the corner.
As Caleb rushing down the side, looks to find Jacob Carlson. And we'll cross it right into the middle, into the other side of the box. No one there as Ethan Head stayed up high. What a play there by Caleb Mariotti.
Smart play by Troy Erickson to let it go out of bounds.
It looked like Caleb on that play was going to play it out high to Jacob Carlson, but took it all the way to the post by himself and tried to find Ethan Head on the backside. It's Troy Erickson looks to throw in this one. Jacob Carlson will find Josh Mariotti. Josh Mariotti and Caleb Mariotti have that twin chemistry. I think that's really important, especially in soccer with such a big field and a lot of different players. A lot of chemistry, a lot of production from the offense is very big in this game.
Number 12, Owen Wise, a sophomore for Timothy, coming into the game.
As we'll talk about Peter Boykema, who's had quite the game in net for Timothy Christian so far. I believe he's one of the reasons that this team has been successful early on in this season. As he's just showed great composure as he is a sophomore, quite the young guy to be in net, and seems to be quite the leader on the team early on in this game.
Under 3 minutes left in this game
as they wheel into the corner. And Caleb Mariotti with a great header towards the post, and just stopped there by Timothy Christian defender.
Scotty driving the ball forward.
Scotty will look to catch him on the backside, and Lucas Landstrom will pick this ball up. But my goodness, Caleb Mariotti and Josh Mariotti have both been super big targets for Wheaton Academy so far early on in this season, as you could show it right there, as Josiah Pitts and Ashley Barton will retrieve this ball.
Something about Scotty's play to notice is that he is relentless in getting to the ball. So if he gets beat, he is the first one to track back and win that, which coaches love and is very dangerous.
So that one goes out of play. As you could see, Timothy Christian bench was chirping Scotty Murray on that play. As you can see here on the replay, Jabe Carlson wheeled towards the corner, and Troy Erickson was almost able to pot that in the net. But, yeah, as I was saying, Timothy Christian bench was chirping Scotty a little bit on the side, and Scotty kind of played it off like it was nothing, trying to remain untouched by this team. As Coach Cessna was talking that Timothy Christian loves to get in the player's head. As a great through ball there to his brother Caleb as he will cross it into the middle, and Josh Mariotti's shot will get tipped out of bounds. As I was just saying, the duo of Caleb Mariotti and his brother Josh Mariotti pulls off there, as you can see, crossed out by Timothy Christian. As they are going to say that that ball was knocked out by Josh Mariotti and was not tipped by Timothy Christian. Nice kick there from Peter Boykema, as Wheaton Academy will go back to work with just a minute left in this first half, as they are looking to get something on the board, as Josh Mariotti has a chance at the net, and it's coughed up there, and a whistle will be blown against Wheaton Academy. You can see here on the replay, goalie did not have quite possession of that ball, but I think Josh Mariotti might have gone in just a little bit too hard.
Around 30 seconds left in this first half, still 0-0.
High-intensity matchup so far in this first half. About 22 seconds left in the first half, as Timothy Christian looking for one last rush and one last push at the net. They're going to need to find an answer quick. About 10 seconds left here, as they will cross it into the middle. Looking to play his partner, and Lucas Landstrom will play it out. And with that, the first half will come to a close. 0-0 score, Wheaton Academy versus Timothy Christian, with a super intense matchup early on. As you mentioned, Wheaton Academy has had quite a bit of possession, and Timothy Christian has played rock solid defensively, and Peter Boykema, the goaltender for Timothy Christian, is having himself a night tonight. And with that, we will see you guys after the break. Please remember our sponsor, Movable Feast, who's presenting you this scoreboard. Welcome back, everyone. Second half is about to resume. Eva, what have you seen so far in this game from both Wheaton Academy and Timothy Christian?
So what's been working well for Timothy is playing that direct ball, especially in the air, trying to find the head of their forwards. But for Wheaton Academy, it's been the possession and those simple passes through the space the defenders are giving them, because Wheaton Academy has so much skill on the ball. So getting it to the feet rather than their head is so much more effective. And I think if they keep doing that, getting on the end of their chances, taking every opportunity, they'll see a lot of success.
Early on in this game, Wheaton Academy and Timothy Christian's intensity has been super, super high. As we mentioned before, the conference title was rested on this game last year, so both teams carrying that over into this season as Jacob Carlson will kick the ball off for the Warriors here in the second half. 0-0 tie in the first half, and both teams looking to undo that right off the bat.
Another factor coming into this game is outside of conference play, Timothy played Wheaton Academy in the state run, in the state semis, and Wheaton Academy beat Timothy 7-0. So Timothy definitely has a chip on their shoulder.
As last game, Timothy Christian also beat St. Ed's 2-1, I believe. And earlier on, I believe last week, Wheaton Academy beat St. Ed's 7-0 as Jacob Carlson scored in that game, Josiah Pitts, Caleb Mariotti, and Ethan Ed all had goals in that game. So you can imagine Timothy Christian playing with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, and Wheaton Academy looking to defend their pride a little bit here tonight. As Logan Bates will play the ball downfield to Caleb Mariotti, as it looks like Gabe Stein-Rodriguez and Jacob Carlson with Joshua Mariotti will be playing at the top tonight. That one's chipped to the very far side as Gabe with a great touch there looks to find some of his forwards moving forward, and Lucas Landstrom will touch that one just a little too far.
Scotty in a good defensive position. Pressures the Timothy player into making a mistake.
Caleb Mariotti has been super solid on the ball so far tonight, along with his brother Josh Mariotti. Mark Gamble Jr. also been a key contributor for Timothy Christian earlier on in this season. He has 3 assists coming into this game with 1 goal as they look to maybe play him a little bit in this second half.
Shia Pitts getting on the end of it. Finding Josh Mariotti. Looking for Jacob Carlson on the run. Jacob Carlson 1v1 with the last defender.
And he will take the shot, and it'll just be a little bit high into the parking lot. Make sure you park far away and don't park right behind the net on that shot.
Never.
As Peter Boykma, the goaltender for Timothy Christian, has been super solid in net so far in this game with multiple great saves and bailing Wheaton Academy. I mean, Timothy Christian out early on in this game as he has a nice kick downfield as Gabe Stein-Rodriguez looks to play that one towards the net, but Timothy Christian will keep possession here. As Timothy Nolte all over that ball for Timothy Christian.
Something I've seen a lot out of this Wheaton Academy team today is they're very good at capitalizing the first touch of the Timothy team. So if they have a bad touch, they're right on it and looking for the counterattack.
You can see there number 18 up top for Timothy Christian is Mark Gamble Jr. He is a very tall kid. As you can see, Asher Barton sits around 6'1", and Mark Gamble Jr. is inches taller than him, so he's probably around 6'3", 6'4". Looks to be a menace at the top for Timothy Christian here in the second half, as he did not get a ton of playing time in the first half, but looks to contribute big here for Timothy Christian. Josiah Pitts will play it downfield for Jacob Carlson, looking for a through ball, but will be stopped there by Timothy Christian once again, as they have been super solid on the defensive side of the ball tonight. Maybe with a little less speed than Wheaton Academy, but overall have played quite a great matchup here early on in this game. Josh Mariotti will play it downfield as Jacob Carlson will look to retrieve this ball, and they will play it back to goaltender Peter Boykma, who will roll it out to the side for Timothy Christian.
Josh Mariotti attempting to intercept it. Lucas Landstrom forcing the Timothy player to turn his back and ultimately make a mistake.
So it'll be a throw in here for Timothy Christian. Nearing the 20-yard line, close to the net, as Timothy Christian has had a lot more possession. It's Logan Bates try to play that one out, but Timothy Christian will retrieve the ball and try to cross it into the middle. And good touch there by Troy Erickson, knocking the ball out, as Gabe Stein Rodriguez will play it out of play. A nice defensive play there by Wheaton Academy Warriors. As in the box, and nice stop there by Declan Finnegan. Another amazing save by the senior veteran, as Scotty Murray up in the face of a Timothy Christian player in the box after he was knocked down, but a great stop there by Declan Finnegan.
Great communication between the two right there.
Once again, as I was talking about earlier, veteran leadership by Declan Finnegan, as he has such a great presence in the box and just a great leader so far on this team for Wheaton Academy, as Troy Erickson will look to play it downfield for Wheaton Academy. Scotty Murray will throw it downfield looking for Jacob Carlson, as Joshua Mariotti will play Jacob Carlson up the wing, and he'll just be out of reach.
As we saw there, Scotty Murray has a very deep throw, so that's going to be dangerous when they get in the attack, and he can play it into the box.
Timothy Christian with a lot more possession in this half than last, as they have had a lot more chances, a lot more shots on that. As a great move there by Caleb Mariotti, finding Josh Mariotti, who will take a strike, and it'll be blocked there by Timothy Christian. Josiah Pitts will play it off to Josh Mariotti. And a nice move there by Josh, and he will play it back to Asher Barton.
Asher looking to switch the field possibly with Scotty. Decides to go with Troy.
A little bit of diamond passing back here, as they will play it right back to Troy Erickson on the right side, looking for maybe Lucas Landstrom, but they will go all the way across to Caleb Mariotti, who can't quite get a good touch on it. Good strike there from Scotty Murray, just wide. Once again, as Scotty Murray has had his third kick of the night with a lot of steam on that shot. As it'll be a corner kick for Wheaton Academy's Gabe Stein Rodriguez will take the corner, looking to connect with either Caleb Mariotti or Jacob Carlson possibly.
Does a short pass to Scotty, looking to find it into the middle of the box.
They cross it, looking for Josh Mariotti in tight, and it'll be knocked out by Timothy Christian, as that one went just wide there from Josh, as Troy Erickson tried to bang it right back in, but knocked out by Timothy Christian. As Mark Campbell Jr. will play it down the wing to Cameron Baker, who's two key contributors for Timothy Christian, and it'll be knocked out on Timothy Christian there, as Troy Erickson, as we mentioned before, relentless on the ball, as Timothy Christian pushes him down after play ends.
Troy Erickson did a great job there positioning his body in order to track that ball and ultimately intercept that play.
Deep throw there by Troy Erickson, looking to connect with Josh Mariotti again, and it looked to be a handball on Timothy Christian, as Josh Mariotti will play it out wide to Scotty Murray. Looking to connect with Caleb Mariotti once again. Caleb Mariotti with a nice little move there, as he has had quite the finesse game so far in this one, as he will drive it to the corner, and he will keep it in bounds. What a play there by Caleb Mariotti, as he crosses it to the middle to Josiah Pitts, and it goes off the bar, and off the bar again, and in the net. And it will be waved out of play, as they say it hit the field goal, not the crossbar. As my goodness, we were excited as Josiah Pitts with 3 chances in a row. Looked like he hit the crossbar twice, as you can see the refs talking about there. It looked like it hit the field goal instead of the crossbar and went down.
Great job by Josiah Pitts. They're not giving up on the ball, not waiting for the ref to call it.
Corner kick there for Wheaton Academy, and trying to bang that one in is Scotty Murray, as it will be cleared out once again, and it will be hit off the ref and play on. as as the Timothy Christian coaches are absolutely livid, yelling at the ref saying a hit you should be time. As thrown back in by Wheaton Academy, Joshua Mariotti taking it to the corner and crossing it, and that one goes off the post and recovered there by Peter Boykema. As you can see here on the replay, Josh Mariotti will take it down low, takes the shot, and it goes off his hands and then off the post. Good stop there by Peter Boykema, able to get a hand on that one. As that one is played deep into the Wheaton Academy zone, as Logan Bates under pressure is knocked over but appears to be clean, and Logan Bates back on his feet, and another nice move, and the shot stopped there by Declan Finnegan, and another stop! Declan Finnegan been rock solid so far for Wheaton Academy tonight. 2 great stops there, as you can see here on the replay. Hendrik DeVries, the leading scorer for Timothy Christian, with a great chance there, and Declan Finnegan is able to hang on.
Warrior bench beyond excited on Declan Finnegan's 2 saves right there.
As I said, Declan Finnegan been a rock-solid fortress for Wheaton Academy early on, as Caleb Mariotti leaked to burn the Timothy Christian player as Jacob Carlson with a couple nice moves, and will get knocked away as Logan Bates looks to play it off to Troy Erickson on the side.
Gabe Rodriguez has time to take it to the corner, decides to pass it to Josh. Coming
Lucas
back to Gabe.
Landstrom looking to find Gabe Stein Rodriguez in the corner, as Gabe Stein will push him down in the corner. It looked like he pushed Owen Wise there, and it'll be a free kick for Timothy Christian. The intensity is ramping up as this game goes on. As you mentioned before, because this is a conference game, if the game remains 0-0 or in a tie, it will go on to overtime, followed by penalty kicks if needed, as Ethan Head and Sam Brown look to be getting in the game. As Mark Gamble Jr. will come off for Timothy Christian, as it looks like he got a little bit banged up on one of the plays, possibly got knocked around a little bit, as our trainer Brody will go check on him. Brody is our trainer at Wheaton Academy. He is from Olympia Physical Therapy, and he will go check on the Timothy Christian player, making sure he is all right. But the free kick will come from Timothy Christian right here.
Brody is a big, beloved member of the Wheaton Academy athletic community, for sure.
I think a lot of the Wheaton Academy players will just go and spend the day in Brody's office before their games,
yes.
Getting mentally prepared and whatever wisdom Brody has to give to them. But, yes, all the Warriors here at Wheaton Academy love Brody dearly, and he's been our trainer for this is his 2nd year now, as played in once again by Timothy Christian. As we mentioned earlier, Timothy Christian is super crisp on their passes, as Sam Brown will kick that ball up, and stopped there by Logan Bates. Knight's play.
Great touch by Sam Brown around his defender to Scotty Murray.
And blocked once again by Timothy Christian, who's been very solid on the defensive side of the ball here in the second half. The Warriors have not had too many chances outside of the one ball that Josiah hit off the upright of the field goal, as that one will be played out by Timothy Christian. Josh Mariotti will look to throw this one in, try to find one of his teammates and hopefully get a goal on the board here. We have about 28 minutes left in play, as Wheaton Academy and Timothy Christian are all knotted up at 0. As Jacob Carlson with a couple nice move and then knocked over there, and it looks like it will be a free kick for Wheaton Academy.
A few feet behind the box.
You can see there on the replay, stutter step there by Carlson, try to get around him, and is knocked down, as Sam Brown will take the free kick, trying to connect with one of his Warriors players. We will see if the Warriors can get it done. This time they need to capitalize if they want to take some momentum in this game.
This is a very important opportunity for the Warriors. As we've talked about, the corner is very dangerous.
Chip there by Sam Brown, and it'll be headed out by Timothy Christian once again, as Scotty Murray will keep possession.
Great ball.
He looks to play it in, and it's stopped once again by Timothy Christian. My goodness, their defense has been so good tonight. As Logan Bates will play it down the side, trying to find Josiah Pitts. Looks to be just a little bit long, and it'll be chipped out of play, and Wheaton Academy throwing. Thrown into Josiah Pitts once again, as the crowd is dead silent. Everyone is super into this game. anticipating the next play as Timothy Christian with a little bit of a rush and a great move there by Hendrik DeVries, the leading scorer for Timothy Christian. As you can see, that veteran leadership as he is a junior on this team, got a little bit of playing time last year for Timothy Christian, and he has had 5 goals so far this season.
Ethan Head racing to the ball, challenging the keeper.
Jabe Carlson was knocked down on that play once again, but no call as it looked like he got pushed in the back a little bit as rolled out as Sam Brown tries to catch him, but will not be able to as Timothy Christian with another rush and a good tackle there by Troy Erickson. Once again, I will mention, make sure you guys follow The Real WA TV on Instagram for upcoming live events, games, WA TV chapels, and WA TV segments. Just make sure you guys follow and subscribe on YouTube. That way you guys aren't missing out on any of that and any of the upcoming events, as we have a lot of games coming up with homecoming next week.
Tebow coming into the game for Jacob Carlson.
So he got a little bit of playing time last time we were on the air. He's got a lot of speed, good footwork, and he will be looking to put one in the back of the net for Wheaton Academy as they give Jacob Carlson a break, as he was knocked down quite a few times in a row as Caleb Mariotti on the far side made some great moves tonight, as he will shimmy once, shimmy twice, and then play it back in to the offensive zone, and it'll be knocked out by Timothy Christian.
Scotty Murray a little frustrated because you could see he was making a overlapping run to the corner, but the ball didn't get to him.
Scotty with a great play there to knock it out of the Warriors defensive end, as he was able to burn the Timothy Christian player there. Once again, as I said, Warriors with a little more speed, but it looks like Timothy Christian has a little more calmness with their passing, as Tebow will look to drive to the corner, and it'll be knocked out. And oh my goodness, the ref says that it was knocked out on Wheaton Academy, as that one looked to be a corner kick.
Warriors doing a great job switching the field, going from side to side instead of staying on one half the entire time. This keeps the other team on their feet, and it's really working to their advantage.
You can see there's a shot of Peter Boykema, who's had a tremendous game from Timothy Christian so far, probably the player of the game from their side, as he has had quite a few tremendous stops, as Tebow will get the ball once again up top, getting into the action early on in his game, as that one chips up and hits the Timothy Christian player in the face, and he will he looks to be okay.
20. Wesley Huber.
As he that ball was chipped up by Josh Mariotti, and he might have lost a tooth as he comes off the field smiling, but looks like he chipped a tooth or lost the tooth on that play, but at least he is feeling okay and coming off the field smiling. As Timothy Christian will look to play it into Wheaton Academy's end, and a good stop there by Ethan Head puts on the brakes, and the ball will get away from him just a little bit and go into the Timothy Christian end once again. About 23 minutes left in the second half. Still 0-0 score of just tuning in. Game tonight has been defense, defense, defense from both sides. Declan Finnegan and Peter Boykema both having themselves a night in net for both teams.
Josh Mariotti with a great turn, switching the field again to Troy Erickson, who has time to dribble. Finds the split pass to Josiah Pitts.
Josiah very calm on the ball so far tonight, as the ball will be played out to Troy Erickson once again. Timothy Christian has cleared the ball out quite a few times here in the second half. They've played super strong all around. I think the momentum is in their side so far in this half, where Wheaton Academy had all the possession, all the momentum in the first half, but Timothy Christian has had all the momentum here in the second half, and a good stop there by Tebow as Timothy Christian tried to clear the ball.
Warriors trying to force the ball to the corners, keeping Timothy away from their half. We've seen that the ball has mainly been on Timothy's half, which is to the advantage of the Warriors, of course. The Warriors just trying to continue to find those corners, as that's how they find the most success. Timothy just trying to force it up the middle.
See Caleb Mariotti here on the near side, trying to find an outlet for his team as he will cut to the middle, make a nice couple moves, and tries to find an outlet to Tebow as he couldn't cut to the middle there as the Timothy Christian players looked at each other like who was going to play the ball there, and a little bit of miscommunication as that one is played out of bounds by Timothy Christian once again.
The Timothy defense has shown a pattern of miscommunication throughout the whole night, so if the Warriors can capitalize on that and just get on the end of it, they're definitely going to find the net.
As that one played out again by Hendrik DeVries, who's been a force on the offensive side of the ball tonight for Timothy Christian, sparking a lot of plays. As that one kicked into Ethan Head, and he just overran it as he will still fight for the ball in tight, and that one is chipped out by Timothy Christian. And it will be touched by Ethan Head, so will be Timothy Christian's ball as number 12, Owen Wise, will be re-entering the game. He had quite a few minutes earlier on in this game, and he's getting back into the action now. As Caleb Bode will get a break for Timothy Christian as he has had a solid second half. And Josiah Pitts with a header back into Ethan Head, looking for a connection there, and stopped once again by Timothy Christian. Right back in the action is Owen Wise, as it'll be knocked out by Wheaton Academy, and it'll be a Timothy Christian ball.
Warriors, again, valuing those passes, the simple ones, through and directly to feet, while Timothy is just launching it to their teammates up, hoping that they'll get on the end of it. So Wheaton Academy definitely has a more strategic look on the game right now.
On the sideline, Mark Gamble Jr. looking to get back into this game, as Mark Gamble Jr. has 3 assists on the season for Timothy Christian, as 23 will come off the field. Trevor Monk has played the entire second half so far, as he will get a break. Sam Brown is also now getting chances in front, as Asher Barton will play this ball out. And Logan Bates with a nice header out of the zone. Stopped there by Scotty Murray, and Wheaton Academy's defense will be able to foil that attempt, as Sam Brown, as I was saying, he's getting minutes up front now. And they will play it over to Tebow, who is in alone, and the Timothy Christian defender burns him and knocks it out, as it'll be a throw-in for Wheaton Academy in tight.
Yes, as we were saying, Josh Mariotti and Sam Brown switched positions. Now Sam's role is to create runs to the corner, to find crosses, and Josh's role is to continue to make those plays and be in control in the middle.
As Jacob Carlson will start to get in the game here, as Wheaton Academy needs to get back in this game and get the momentum back. As you can see there on the screen, as we like to call him, Tebow. The entire school refers to him as Tebow, is just his nickname, and it's a school-wide nickname. As Timothy Christian with the free kick here will look to play it downfield, as very firm kick, and it will be stopped there by Logan Bates in tight. Number 17, Hendrik DeVries, once again getting in on the action for Timothy Christian.
Sam Brown trying to capitalize on that counter. Josh Mariotti and Caleb Mariotti double teaming on the defender.
Josh Mariotti looking for help on that play. Was hoping that Tebow was able to step up, but Tebow was already ahead of the attack. As Ethan Head will chip it in and find Tebow in tight.
Tebow needs some composure.
And he will not be able to get a shot off, as Peter Boykema once again with a great play.
Great effort by Tebow. Tebow is one of the hardest workers I know, because during the off season he will be at school early to practice on the field, and even stays after hours to get those extra touches in.
As I believe Tebow and Peter Boykema collided on that ball. As Tebow went in hard to the net, it looks like maybe Peter Boykema might have jammed his knee. As he is squirming on the ground, looks like in quite a bit of pain. We hope he is okay. And also, don't forget that our next broadcast is next week for homecoming, the soccer game against Ridgewood, Friday, September 22nd at 7:30. This is homecoming week, so the Soccer team will be playing on Friday. Football team will be playing on Thursday. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that, as those will be two very important games.
Center ref having a discussion with the side official to see if Tebow possibly fouled the goalkeeper or if it was just an unlucky collision. Seeing if any penalty will be awarded. Coach Snaufer appears to be talking with the refs, arguing that Tebow may have been pushed before the collision occurred.
As goalkeeper Peter Boykema still seems to be in quite a bit of pain. As you can see here on the live stream, that the backup goalie, Kayla Steiner, is getting a warmed up on the sidelines just in case, but looks to be in quite a bit of pain there in net, as Brody looks to help him up with their head coach. Stoppage in play will also give all the players a chance to catch their breath and calm down, yes, and be able to ramp up in the intensity as this game will continue.
We see Ethan Head, Josh Mariotti, and Josiah Pitts talking together about more strategy on how they can make their offensive attack more effective and possibly some plays they can try.
On the sideline right now, Caleb Mariotti is talking with Coach Sesnoff, trying to probably talk about getting the ball in deep and connection with passes is what it looks like. As Wheaton Academy needs to string a couple of these together, as you can see Peter Boykema in quite a bit of pain still, as they are helping him off the field, as it looks like maybe he got hurt in the chest as he is grabbing his jersey, and he is very upset.
May have gotten the wind knocked out of him.
You can see there on the replay, Timothy Christian coach not happy. They are saying that Tebow came in and hit the goalie in the head. But, yeah, it just looked like maybe Tebow got shoved a little bit into the goalie, just a little bit of a collision there, and never want to see a player go down like that. But we hope Peter Boykema is okay, as he's had a tremendous night tonight in net for Timothy Christian.
Number 1, Kyle Steiner coming in for Peter Boykema.
As play will look to resume, we have 18 minutes and 26 seconds left here in the second half. It is still 0-0 as we look to break the tie here. Kyle Steiner in for Peter Boykema, as he will look to remain rock solid in net for Timothy Christian here tonight, as he will start his night off with the kick. And it is a long, far kick right there to Mark Gamble Jr., who's getting back in the game after he got a break for a little bit. Mark Gamble Jr. will play it off to the side there, and a nice stop there by Troy Erickson. Looks to play Sam Brown, but it looks to be just too far. Josh Mariotti will pick this one up. Looking for Tebow downside. Tebow looking for the net, and it will be played out by Timothy Christian, but Tebow recovers down low, looking for his teammate, Josh Mariotti, with a look at the net. It'll be crossed and stopped there. Kyle Steiner getting into the act with a nice stop, and able to be turned over there by Timothy Christian, as they will rush the other way, as Caleb Mariotti on the defensive side of the ball, able to catch up to Timothy Christian. As it is saved there by Timothy Christian, a last-minute effort, sliding kick and cross to the middle, but knocked out by Timothy Christian. As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Declan Finnegan, also the varsity football kicker. He has had quite the season on both sports so far, but near perfection for football and near perfection for soccer so far in his season. Sam Brown will get the ball and look to play Caleb Mariotti across the middle.
We see there Troy Erickson actually went up into the attack from his defensive position, switching with Sam Brown for a little. And that's something really cool about Troy is he is a strong defender, but an even more dangerous offensive threat as we see him attack the ball.
Right on cue once again, as Ethan Head has dropped back a little bit for Josiah Pitts, and Ethan Head looks to push over the Timothy Christian player right there, and it'll be a foul on Wheaton Academy. .16 minutes left in this one. As you can see there on the screen, the Timothy Christian fan section is no joke, as they are the away team, believe it or not, and they have quite a few fans here tonight. They are rivaling the Maroon Platoon, as the Maroon Platoon is to the right here of the score box, and they are loud and clear, and they have been all night, as both sides just waiting for a goal to be put in the net, and they are waiting to erupt here tonight.
Lucas Landstrom at the halfway line waiting to come in.
Jacob Carlson is up top all alone, as they look to find a connection to him and hopefully get a goal in this game, as that one is thrown in and headed by Josiah Pitts, and Declan Finnegan will recover, as he will look to roll it out to Asher Barton on the side. Asher Barton will play the ball to Caleb Mariotti, and it looks to be a handball. As the Timothy Christian fan section is getting into it, as we mentioned, this game is high intensity after the previous matchups with Timothy Christian and Wheaton Academy in soccer over the past couple of years. As Cameron Baker will take the free kick, as Timothy Christian will look to convert on this opportunity. It is crossed into the middle and knocked out by, it looks, Asher Barton, and it'll be a corner kick for Timothy Christian. As you can see here on the replay, Asher Barton saves that ball after it was headed by the Timothy Christian player, as number 20, Wesley Huber, will get back into the game. Mark Gamble Jr. setting up on the far side for Timothy Christian. Timothy Christian really looking to capitalize on this situation, as they have not had too many corner kicks in this game, and they are looking to capitalize on this one tonight, as that one is headed straight up in the air and knocked out there by Sam Brown, as he will continue to play the ball forward and looks to be knocked out, and Declan Finnegan will recover, as Wheaton Academy foils that corner kick there by Timothy Christian.
Declan Finnegan carrying a very strong sense of composure that carries on into the rest of the team.
As Mark Gamble Jr. will play it back for Wheaton Academy, as Sam Brown is able to tip that one back to Troy Erickson. As Caleb Mariotti with a nice move and kicked out, but there by Timothy Christian. As Cody on the sideline, the head coach for Wheaton Academy, getting very upset, as pushed over Troy Erickson one more time, and still no call, as Cody's exact words were, how many times can he do that before a call is made? And as Josh Mariotti trying to stop an attempt, and a little bit of miscommunication there between him and Sam Brown, as the ball is played back to Troy Erickson.
Troy Erickson with time to lead into the attack.
Good play there by Troy, as he will wheel it down into the corner, and knocked out there by Timothy Christian. Carter Day on the defensive side of the ball. As Troy will throw it back to Sam Brown. He will look across the middle and take a shot, and tipped out, and it'll be a corner kick for Wheaton Academy. Smart shot there by Sam Brown. And
with his left foot. Players who have a strong left foot are a big threat, because most defenders expect a right-footed shot, but when it's with the left, it creates a more dangerous opportunity.
So we saw that last game from Joshua Mariotti, made a nice move, cut back, and used his left foot, and made an amazing shot to score, as Sam Brown here will take the corner kick. Looks to find Josiah Pitts on the far side. Jacob Carlson with another header, and Josiah Pitts will kick it right out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick for Timothy Christian. As you can see here on the replay, Jacob Carlson trying to make one more play there, and Josiah Pitts tried to find the upper 90, but it goes just wide. As Kyle Steiner came into this game after Peter Boykema had a collision earlier on with Tebow from Wheaton Academy, and Kyle Steiner has not shown any nervousness coming into this game late, and he's had complete composure so far. It's Lucas Landstrom finding Josh Mariotti in tight, but once again, Timothy Christian will foil that attempt.
Wheaton Academy arguing for a handball against Timothy.
As that one is crossed into the middle, trying to find Sam Brown. As Caleb and Joshua Mariotti are both leading the attack, as both of them have been quite the contributors for Wheaton Academy so far. Both of them had many points, as both of them scored in last game we did the live stream. Caleb Mariotti and Joshua Mariotti were also one of our game changers for this game, and we will see how that plays out with about 10 minutes here left in the second half. It's still a 0-0 game, as Caleb with a connecting pass there to Josh.
Yes, with 10 minutes left in the game, there are two ways a team can take it.
Joshua Mariotti wheels it to the corner, tries to find an open man. Josiah Pitts with the goal for Wheaton Academy. What a play from Joshua Mariotti, wheeling to the corner, and Josiah Pitts with a great goal. Josiah Pitts, senior number 11, with a spectacular goal as the Maroon platoon erupts for a Wheaton Academy goal.
A great finish with an even better celebration as he runs to his team and starts dancing.
It's Josiah Pitts with back-to-back games on the live stream with major contributing goals late in the game, as Josiah Pitts will get his 4th goal on the year and climb the ladder on the leaderboard. As Timothy Christian will look to rebound, they need to get some momentum back, as Wheaton Academy's bench, fan section, and coaching staff all erupted after that goal.
A 1-0 lead, though, is not a very strong lead, and the most dangerous times in a soccer game are the 5 minutes after a goal, because it can easily shift. So Warriors need to keep their composure as they keep pressing and valuing their possession with the ball.
As you can see, the Timothy Christian players ramped up the intensity just a little bit, look to get maybe a little chippy, a little more intense late in this game, as there's only 10 minutes left in the second half, and it'll be a free kick for Timothy Christian in tight. As a little late shove there, it looked like. So you can see right here, Joshua Mariotti just looked like ran across him a little bit, as Will Clegg on the sideline getting hyped up for his team, trying to encourage them.
It's very important to keep a sense of composure and not give up silly fouls when it's this late in the game.
Cameron Baker will take the free kick, as he has had 2 goals and 3 assists on the year, looking to get right back in it here for Timothy Christian. As the shot, and stopped there by Declan Finnegan, as the Wheaton Academy bench erupts. As Troy Erickson on the far side will keep it in play, and it'll roll just out of bounds, out of his reach, but great stop there by Declan Finnegan. Once again, been rock solid for the Warriors tonight.
I believe I just saw a hug between Will Clegg and Adam Weber in relief of Declan Finnegan's save.
And knocked out there by Logan Bates, as Joshua Mariotti looks to play this ball, and it'll be a Timothy Christian throw-in once again. As I was saying, that kick was not by Cameron Baker, as they faked it. It was by Hendrik DeVries, the leading scorer for Timothy Christian. He has 5 goals on the year and looks to contribute more here late in the game with about 8 minutes left.
With 8 minutes left, the Warriors' strategy should be to push it to the corners, keep it as far in the other team's half as they can so that they don't give up any silly fouls or other goal opportunities for the Trojans. And hopefully on the end of some of those opportunities, the Warriors will be able to find the net. But their main priority is to keep it safe on the other side.
As Logan Bates will come off the field, as he is absolutely winded, as he has played a strong second half and been in there the entire time, as they look to find Lucas Landstrom on the far side. Lucas will be able to keep it in and play it down to the Timothy Christian goalie. Josh Mariotti looks to windmill that ball over the Timothy Christian player. Jacob Carlson still out there for the Warriors. As Josiah Pitts with the one and only goal in this game, leading scorer so far in this one, as the momentum has shifted after Timothy Christian has played a strong second half. Wheaton Academy is able to capitalize on a great play by Joshua Mariotti, one of our game changers for this one, able to wheel the ball down into the corner and make a great cross pass to Josiah Pitts, who buries it in the top of the net.
Timothy possibly thinking that previous goalkeeper Peter Bykema could have saved that goal.
And Kyle Steiner was able to come in and fill in for him, but I'm sure Timothy Christian is going to have quite the beef after the game, after Wheaton County player Tebow was collided with him on a little bit of pushing and shoving play in front of the net. But I don't believe that ball was going to be saved by either Kyle Steiner or Peter Boykema, as Josiah had a wide open net and buried it right in the top. As a good through ball there from Timothy Christian, and Declan Finnegan came way out of his net to make a stop on that one and kick it out of bounds.
Dangerous move by him, but very well executed.
As Gabe Stein Rodriguez will be able to get back in the game, as the Warriors will probably sub him out front for try to get a little more offense going late in this game, as we have only 6 minutes left to play, as Timothy Christian needs to put one in the back of the net if they want to try to get back in this game. And a shot, and it'll just go wide, as the leading scorer, Hendrik DeVries, tried to get a good shot on that. As Sam Brown will run off the field. Sam Brown has contributed greatly in this game, as he is only a sophomore starting for Wheaton Academy.
I believe Coach Snaufer is subbing in Gabe to the wide midfielder position, because Gabe has shown this whole game that he can possess and he can lead it to the corner, as Jacob Carlson looks to find him there. He's dangerous in the attack, but he can also keep it at his feet.
As Ethan Head goes back up top for Wheaton Academy, rotating with Jacob Carlson and Gabe Stein Rodriguez. Joshua Mariotti with another great header there. And, good footwork there by Ethan Head. Looks to chip it down to Josh Mariotti, as that one will roll out of play. Under 5 minutes left in the second half, as Wheaton Academy is up 1-0. Timothy Christian looking for an answer here in the final 5 minutes, as Caleb Mariotti will wheel it to the corner, looking to cross it to his teammate Gabe Stein Rodriguez, but it is too far, as Gabe Stein was not ready for that one, as he has it in the corner, battling against Timothy Christian player. As it will be a Timothy Christian ball. Timothy Christian looked to yank that one right out of Gabe's hand, and Gabe looked at him like, what are you doing? Not ready to give that ball up quite yet.
A very cool and obvious comparison between the two team strategies in this last few minutes are when Timothy is given a kick or throw-in, they are so quick to take it, as they want to use up the time as best they can, while the Warriors take all the time in the world because they want to limit Timothy's opportunities.
As Mark Gamble Jr. and Hendrik DeVries both up top for Timothy Christian, as they are looking to make one last push with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. As number 12, Owen Wise, will look to throw this ball in for Timothy Christian, as they will throw it in deep. And Josiah Pitts will be able to knock that one out and clear it downfield, as Wheaton Academy looks to play defense for the last 3 minutes of this one.
Great job by Josiah clearing it to the other half of the field.
Wheaton Academy looking to play smart last 3 minutes.
Coach Schnaufer yelling at Ethan Head to pinch into the middle, as he wants to limit Timothy's opportunities through the middle.
And a pass to Ethan Head. Looks for a strike, and it'll go high and wide over the net, as he is very frustrated after that one. As you can see here on the replay, great pass there by Jacob Carlson. Ethan had all the time in the world. I think he just rushed his shot a little bit. as Jacob Carlson being a great leader and a great teammate there, as even though Ethan had missed that chance, as we'll take it down to the other end, trying to find, and it'll go right through Declan and be a goal for Timothy Christian.
With 2 minutes left in the game, an unfortunate mistake by Declan Finnegan. Not much you could do about that.
As that will be a goal by Cooper Ranoon, getting his first goal of the year for Timothy Christian. That is exactly what Timothy needed for this one. As you can see, as soon as that happened, Coach Cody went right up to his bench and saying, we're good, we're good. There's plenty of time left in this game, and if we need it, overtime is coming, as the Warriors are trying to stay calm after that mistake, as Declan Finnegan is super, super frustrated. As Troy Erickson looked to get yanked, and finally a call there.
Great call by the ref.
For Wheaton Academy.
So the game ending 1-1. Hopefully the Warriors may be able to find a goal. But if the game ends in a tie, it will go to 2 overtimes. A first, a full half, and then a second full half. And if it is still 1-1, it will end in penalties.
As Asher Barton here with the free kick looks to cross it in to find one of his man. Jacob Carlson looked to get a header there, and Josiah Pitts was knocked down. And one of the players for Timothy Christian knocked down in the box, and they need another trainer, as Trevor Monk was knocked down in the box for Timothy Christian.
The center ref going to the side to see if potentially a foul on the Warriors. Penalty kick for the Warriors.
And it'll be a penalty kick for the Warriors, as Timothy Christian is absolutely livid at that call. As Wheaton Academy penalty kick here with a minute and 1 second left in the second half. My goodness, a crucial moment for Wheaton Academy in this one, as the Maroon Platoon lines up on the fence. All the fans running down to see this moment, as Josiah Pitts will be taking the free kick. Josiah getting ready for this one. A crucial moment in the Warriors game, and maybe even the Warriors season, here with a penalty kick for Josiah Pitts.
Secret to a penalty kick is to go up with confidence and composure. Don't overthink. Just do what you know best.
As Josiah Pitts is ready for this one. As you can see, walking back and forth, trying to calm himself down, getting ready for the moment. As last year, we had a very similar moment to send it to overtime, and we missed this opportunity. So here tonight, Josiah Pitts looks to capitalize. Here comes the shot. It's in! Josiah Pitts, his second goal of the game, running up to the fan base of Wheaton Academy. Josiah Pitts gives Wheaton Academy a 2-1 lead.
Josiah Pitts with both goals on the night, leading the Warriors in this attack.
My goodness, what a goal there by Josiah Pitts. As you look here at the replay, looks to shoot this ball low and goes right down the middle as the goalie dives one way, and Josiah shoots it right down the middle, as it'll give the Warriors a 2-1 lead with 2 minutes left here on the clock.
We saw a little bit of Josiah's routine and strategy in approaching that kick, as he didn't look at the goal at all. He looked to his right and to his left to confuse the keeper, and then went up and executed his shot perfectly.
As it'll be a throw in here for Timothy Christian, as they have about 1 minute and 30 seconds left, as they are looking to throw it in deep. As number 12, Owen Wise, will throw this one in, as they throw it in, looking for a header, and knocked out there by Joshua Mariotti. As about 1 minute and 15 seconds left, Timothy Christian looking for anything, and a great slide tackle there by Kayla Mariotti.
Warriors again need to value this time, as 5 minutes after goal are very crucial, and they only have 60 seconds.
And that one is a throw into the box as Scotty Murray will head it out. Jacob Carlson looks to retrieve as Warriors look to play defense here, and that one will be a goal kick for Declan Finnegan, as Warriors bench is electric after that ball getting out.
Declan Finnegan taking his time and taking this kick.
As the story of tonight's game has been Josiah Pitts with the 2 goals for Wheaton Academy, as Declan will kick this one downfield, hoping to burn a little bit of a clock, as Timothy Christian trying to get the ball back in for one more chance as they have 30 seconds left.
Throw for the Trojans as they're trying to find the corner.
Owen Wines once again throwing that ball in for Timothy Christian, as Caleb Mariotti
Great
will
clear.
play it downfield, as the goalkeeper playing way out of his box there, as Jacob Carlson will kick it down, and that will close out the game for Wheaton Academy. They will take this one against Timothy Christian. The rivalry this year has been set. Wheaton Academy will take this one 2-1 as the players rush the field.
Warriors rush the field to embrace Josiah, the star of the night.
As Wheaton Academy is absolutely electric after that win. Everyone was looking forward to that game. High intensity, high emotion, as the players will meet at midfield to shake hands. Timothy Christian played an absolute tremendous game. Wheaton Academy played a great game. Shout out to goalie Peter Boykema. I hope you are doing okay, as he had a tremendous game and was taken out after a collision. Kyle Steiner also did a great job in net filling in for Timothy Christian. But Wheaton Academy's Josiah Pitts was the story of tonight's game with the 2 goals to give his team the lift, as he will join Joshua Mariotti atop the goal-scoring leaderboard. That was his 5th goal on the night. As the Wheaton Academy fan section singing the Warriors chant song, everyone hyped up after that win. But with that, the Warriors will take this game 2-1 against Timothy Christian. Josiah Pitts, player of the night, had a tremendous game. Declan Finnegan had a great game in net, aside from the 1 goal that just squeaked by. But Josiah Pitts, have yourself a night, kid. He lived up to the hype tonight. And with that, Wheaton Academy settles the rivalry for this season 2-1 against Timothy Christian. And we will see you guys on the next broadcast. Thank you very much.